Good morning, Year 4. It's Wednesday, the 13th of January. Hope you're all well. Today's maths, we're carrying on obviously with division, and today's learning objective is I can divide a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number that involves exchange and remainders. So let's have a look at that LO. Think about, have you done any work in the past week to help with today's LO? Okay. And if you haven't, that's when you need to stop this video. It's really important that you have done Monday's lesson first and Tuesday's lesson first before you do today's. So if you miss one of those, please stop and do those lessons first, because on Monday we learnt about how to divide 2-digit numbers that involved exchange, and yesterday we learnt about dividing 2-digit numbers that leave remainders. So it's really important, because those lessons both feed in today, to do that learning first. If you have, then stay with me and enjoy today's learning. Okay, we're going to start off with dividing 97 divided by 4. As usual, we have got your tens and ones chart, and I've shared it by the divisor into 4. So I've divided it into 4 equal rows, 4 equal groups. Use place value counters, use yellow and red kind of marks, use a circle with a 10 and a 1, whatever you have been using to help you, that is absolutely fine. So we're going to divide the tens first. We're going to partition this as we have been doing in the past, and we're going to be focusing and dividing the tens first. So I have got my 9 lots of 10 that I'm sharing equally amongst my 4 groups, because with division we've always got to share equally to make sure it's fair. So I've got my 8 tens that have shared equally, but then when I come to my 9 10, I cannot group that, I cannot share that equally amongst 4. So therefore, what do I have to do with it? If I was in class, who would have their hand up now saying, I know. Hopefully you will know that we have to exchange this 10 for 10 ones. We've got our 7 ones that we are sharing equally amongst 4, which I will do that first just to demonstrate. So there's our 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we are going to exchange this 10 for 10 ones. So in total, it will make 17 ones. So let's fill out here to help us. We've got 80 shared into 4, and then which leaves 20. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Mr. Constantine has just walked in. Do you want to come and say hello on Wednesday's maths lesson, Mr. Constantine?
Absolutely. What are we learning about in Wednesday's
We are
lesson?
doing dividing 2-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers involving exchange and remainders.
It seems complicated. I might leave you to that.
That's all right. You can watch my video and it will help you learn.
We'll do that. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, thank you. Won't be long, Mr. Constantine. You can have your room back. Okay, once we have divided the tens, we have then got the ones. As you can see, we've shared those 7 ones into 4 equal groups, and we have got the exchange 10. So that leaves 17 ones that we are sharing into 4 equal groups. Okay, we've got our 10 that we've exchanged, and we have got the 7 there. So if we share that into our 4 groups, sorry, I've just noticed my 4. It's because I was distracted by Mr. Constantine coming in. Notice my writing is appalling, but hopefully you can bear with me and you know what I've done. Okay, hopefully you would have known that actually 4 doesn't go into 17. 17 can't be divided by 4. If 16 can, so 16 has been shared out. But actually, we've got a remainder. That one is being exchanged. We've got a remainder. So not only did we have an exchange, this one we exchanged, we've also got a remainder as well. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got 4 in each. 17 divided by 4 is 4, and we've got a remainder 1. So 97 divided by 4, in each equal group of 4, we've got 10, 20, 24. We've got 4 lots of 24, and then we've got a remainder of 1. Okay, so we've done our exchange and we've got a remainder as our learning objective suggests. Okay, There's quite a few steps in that one. So I have on the next page, I've written it out for you. So if you want to pause it and just have a look to see, to get your head around it, to see whether that makes sense, to rub off all the writing, whether that makes sense to you. And we've still got that 84 divided by 4. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Let me delete it again. If you get stuck, go back to this screen, see if you can work out what we've done and what comes with it. Okay, if you feel confident, it's time for your go. Have a go on 57 divided by 4, pause the video and have a go on your whiteboard or your workbook or whatever you are working on. Okay. Okay, hopefully you've had a go at doing this one first. Let's do this one together. So we're going to divide the tens first. I'm going to do it so I've got pencil crayons, a bit like you. So I've got 5 tens that I'm going to share. There's my 1 10, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got 5 tens, but I've only shared it into 4 groups. So therefore I've got 1 10 here that I'm going to exchange with 10 ones. I'm just going to change my colour to the red so it's the same as the place value counters. So I've got my original 7 here that I'm sharing into 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I've got my 10 that I've exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm going to have 1 remainder. Okay, so 57. Let's just change my colour back. I don't know how to change my colour back now. So we divided the tens first. We did 50, or we did 40 divided by 4 is 10. And then we have got, sorry, it's this one back again. I don't know where it keeps coming from. So 57 divided by 4. Divide the tens first. We did 40 divided by 4 equal groups. Hopefully you should have known that is 10. But then we also exchanged a 10 because we have 50, which left us 17 ones. Hopefully you can start seeing this now. If you know that 4 goes into 40 and it's going to leave 10, and then we've got 17 remaining. 17 shared into 4 equal groups gives us 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. We can get close to 17, but it's not divisible exactly by 4. Remainder 1. So therefore 57 divided by 4 is 14, remainder 1. Don't forget to add on your remainders, okay? And we've obviously had our exchange, and then we've got our remainder. And in each equal row, in each equal group, we've got 4 groups of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we've got our 1 remainder, okay? It might be that you're starting to understand this and see this without having to use the place value counters or dots. Okay, have a look at the numbers and think, actually, what are my known facts? What do I know? I know that 10 lots of 4. I know that 50 can't be divided exactly into 4. I know that 10 lots of 4 are 40, and therefore there's 17 ones remaining. Okay, I know that 17 can't be divided by 4, but 16 can, so therefore there's 1 remaining. Okay, if you need to keep using the counters, absolutely fine. If you can start doing it in your head, start visualizing it, brilliant. Okay, let's go on to the next one together. Have another go. Let's see if I can, might need to pause the video to be able to help me. Okay, so we've got 58 divided by 4. I've shared my grid by the divisor, so I've got 4 equal columns, 4 equal rows, 4 equal groups, and I'm sharing my 50 among my 5 tens amongst 4 groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, because I know that I can do that 40 divides into 4. 50 is not in the 4 times table. So we've got a 10 in each group, because that's what each of these red counters represents, is a 10. So it should be yellow, shouldn't it? Let me do that again with yellow. Sorry, forgetting the colour of my place value counters already. So 10s are in yellow. So we've got 10, 40, 50. And we have to exchange this 10 for 10 ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got our original 8 that we also need to share as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, if I've got 7, 8, I haven't got enough to share amongst my 4 groups, so therefore I've got 2 remaining. Okay, I had 2 remaining. So let's count up our groups. So altogether, sorry, we had 18 ones because we had 10 that we exchanged from here, and then our original 8. 4 times 4 is 40, so therefore we've got 18 remaining. So 18 ones divided by 8. We know that 4, we can get close by getting to 16 because 16 is divisible by 4. 4 times 4 is 16, and therefore you've got your remainder 2. So 58 divided by 4 is 14, remainder 2. Okay, now there are many steps in these, and I recognise that it's quite a involving remainders and exchange. It's quite a big task. Okay, so if you're unsure, go back, watch the other videos, slow it down, have a go. Do the learning that we've done on this video, play it as many times as you want. Watch me do it, you have a go, watch me again, you do it until you get really confident. If you feel that you are confident, then obviously you can go on to the next slide. When you are ready, download or have a look at the sheet that is below this video, and the Dewitts are a mixture of some needing exchange and remainders. They are almost all there. The first one kind of eases you in gently. So use whatever methods you have been using. See if you can start doing it a bit more mentally, but by all means still use whiteboards, still use your place value counters or your dots or whatever you are using. So you have got 10 there for you. Remember, the majority have got exchanges and remainders, or definitely one of them. Okay, have a go at those first. I will talk through the twist-its and solve-its, but don't go on to those before you have do the answers. So the answers are on this video. So once you have stopped the video, have a go at the Dewitts first, then mark your answers first before going on to the twist-its. Okay, so I'll just explain the twist-its first though. We've got a twist-it here, 37 sweets are shared between 4 friends. How many sweets are left over? You've got a variety of people saying different things. Who is correct? And then you need to be able to prove it. And then what mistakes did the others make? And then we have got to solve it there as well, which is more of a problem solving one. Right, I want you to stop it now. I want you to go and do the Dewit, and then I would like you to replay this, because I'm then going to the next slide. I'm going to share the answers with you, okay, on the Dewits. So please stop the video first, have a go at the Dewits, then mark the Dewits, and then if you are secure in it, then go on to the twist-its and the solve-its. If you've made a few mistakes, go back and correct your mistakes first. Okay, so stop the video and complete your maths learning. Make sure you're not cheated, make sure you've actually done your Dewitts first. Okay, these are the answers. Give yourself a self-marking, give yourself a tick. If you've made any mistakes, can you correct your errors? When you feel that you're confident and you would like to, then go on to the twist-its and the solve-its. Okay, so again, pause the video because my next slide is going to be showing you the answers to the twist-it and then the solve-it. Okay, so pause the video, wait till you've completed the twist-it, and then re-watch the video. Okay, there's your answer to the twist-it. So pause it so you can check the answer. And then 28 is the answer to solve it. Okay, hope today's been okay. You've done lots of learning. We are moving on to 3-digit numbers tomorrow, but hopefully because you've done the hard work this week, it will get more straightforward. Okay, well done. Enjoy the rest of your day, Year 4, and I will see you back tomorrow.